Well, for our veterans, PTSD might last months. Others struggle for years. It can be really difficult to treat.
But something that has surfaced as one method is interacting with animals. There's been great success with dogs specifically, and a new program is in the works called Huskies and Heroes.
Yeah, and Warren Niffler is the project manager. Diane Niffler is a volunteer adoption director at Taysia Blue Rescue. And Mackie is here too. Thanks for coming.
Mackie.
Mackie is gorgeous. The coat on Mackie is incredible.
He's beautiful. I want to talk more about him in a little bit because he speaks to exactly what you're doing with this program. But give us some background on the organization throughout the year. Aside from the program, what do you typically do?
Sure. Well, yeah, Taysia Blue is a 501c3 rescue, Taysia, and what it does, it rescues homeless and...
I think that's code for I want chicken
with some food over there. That's right.
Chef, he's trying to get your attention. Go ahead.
So it's a rescue for Huskies and Malamutes, and it was formed about 6 years ago. And to date, we've saved almost 600 dogs over 6 years. Last year was a big year. We saved 126 dogs. That's up 30% since the previous year. We kind of look at it and go, what's really exciting is that if you think about it, every 3 days, there's a dog that was probably scheduled to be euthanized that we have saved and has been adopted.
And it's incredible. We have talked to you before on the show. This breed is really special, very interesting.
Yeah, they are.
You have this new program, Huskies and Heroes. How did this come about, and what is the program?
Sure. So it came about a very interesting conversation there. We looked at different, as we look at more and more Malamutes, and we have a lot of great Malamutes and Huskies into the rescue, we are asked to take in more and more challenging dogs. And those challenging dogs just need a little more love and a little more attention. And what we also saw was
hey, Mackie.
Mackie. We're also seeing
you can't see under the graphic what he's up to over here. Yeah, Warren, go ahead.
We're seeing a lot of veterans and who are having some of the same struggles, being confident and being calm as they come out and get deployed and coming back into society. And, you know, there's a stat out there that there's 22 veterans a day commit suicide. That's too many. And we're like, how do we get back to our community?
One is too many.
Absolutely.
When you start to figure out how do we prevent that. So before we get to the veterans, we see Mackie here, and he's awesome, but he wasn't always what we see.
He had some challenges.
He had challenges. He's our executive director's dog for Taysia Blue, and he actually failed the temperamental test 3 times, and he was actually scheduled to be euthanized.
But how did you bring him back so that he could be adopted?
You know, it just takes a lot of time, patience, training, love, being part of homes. All of our dogs go into foster homes, and we take a lot of time working with them and training. And this is the Mackie that you see today, a much different dog than he was when he came into the rescue.
So then in terms of the program, how do you take dogs like Mackie, bring them into the fold? Are you pairing them up with veterans with PTSD?
Yeah, that's a great, and so what we're doing, we'll be taking dogs like Mackie, we'll be having a training program that they'll go through, right? And then the vets that we're going to coordinate and work with, they will be the trainers of the dogs, and we're going to train the vets how to train the dogs, right? And gives them that purpose, gives them that, hey, I got that connection and getting out of bed, and I got to go take care of that dog. And that dog is there responding to that vet. So it's that developing that bond and relationship. So they both are helping one another get that confidence and that calmness back together. It's really kind of cool.
But finding that connection, though, the veterans themselves, how do you go about finding veterans to place these dogs with?
That is actually one of our needs, is to work with some veteran organizations around town and get some advisory boards through them and make placements with them. So that is how we're going to be working. That's one of our asks, is that coordinate and work with some veterans around town.
Well, you are brand new. You're launching in 2017. So that's part of the reason they wanted to come on today, is to start spreading the word about it. And then you also have some merchandise that you brought in, and I want to talk about the logo in particular. I think I know what it means, but would you explain?
Sure. So the logo is really powerful for us. There's a lot of symbolism that goes into this, and we had 3 individuals work really hard on it. One was a vet, one was a marketing manager, and one was a graphic artist here. The teal color specifically is for PTSD awareness. The black in the IGY, which I got your 6. IGY is the black, the heart, the heaviness of carrying that burden, and the red 6 is the blood that has been shed. The I Got You 6 comes all the way back from World War I days. where the fighter pilot was in the lead position, then 12th position, the person who's got his back was in the 6th position. So it's, I got your 6, I got your back. Sure. The semicolon is really powerful though. The semicolon is like a pause in a sentence, right? The story doesn't end, it continues on. What we're seeing is the euthanization of the challenged dog doesn't end. The committing suicide isn't the end to the veteran. Life goes on and we want to continue. It's just a pause. And so this program is to take that pause and put the vet and the husky together to continue their story on. Their life doesn't end. It goes on.
Well, what are your needs right now? What are your needs for the program? Because I know you're just getting started. Are you looking for people to adopt the dogs? Are you looking for, obviously you're looking for veterans, you've told us that.
Right.
What are your main needs right now?
So the main needs we have, obviously, you mentioned, is volunteers to help, trainers, people who may help with transportation. All of our dogs are in foster care, so sometimes they're going to need transportation to the locations. And speaking of locations, that's what we need. We need a building. Anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 square feet is what we're kind of looking at. Obviously, being a nonprofit is inexpensive. If not, somebody wants to donate a building to us, that would be awesome.
I would love that. I'm looking forward to that email from you that says, hey guys, we were on the morning blend and then we got a building. Thank you so much.
That would really be cool.
Cool.
That'd be really awesome.
Or just money so that you can work your way toward that building.
Absolutely.
We were just showing you the website where you can go on and look at it. But then you also saw on the site some of the merchandise. So it's not just this, but we've got some other things.
Yeah.
In a military community, I feel like our viewers are going to understand exactly what you're trying to accomplish here.
Exactly. And that's even the specific of the logo. We made it look just like it was a patch. A lot of military guys you see have patches on their uniform. We want to take that same look and feel too.
And
so
when
we're
we buy
looking at some of
merch.
this memorabilia right now, but can you tell us about Huskies real quick?
Sure.
What is it about, what's so special about this breed?
This breed is, they can be a challenging breed and an exciting breed.
Why challenging?
They're escape artists. They can, they have a lot of energy. They need a lot of walking, and that's something that we're hoping that the veterans can help us with. They need a lot of exercise. A bored husky can get themselves in a lot of trouble, so we
But
like
all you
to
have to do is look into those blue eyes. And you're done.
Like Frank
okay,
Sinatra.
Yeah, they're adorable. They're adorable.
You are beautiful.
But you know what? That's why we get a lot in the rescue too, because they are gorgeous. They are beautiful, and people get them for their looks, and then they
highly
find out
intelligent.
they're highly intelligent.
That's what you're saying about being a little Houdini.
Yeah,
They can figure things out that you might not expect.
And they could be very loud and vocal. Hence, we don't have our puppy here, our little young one.
Right. Bring Mackie instead.
Well, you got the website right there, huskiesandheroes.com. That's the website where our viewers can go to. Good luck with everything.
Great.
Thank you so much for being here.
We appreciate you having us on.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.